I'm back with another episode of What If Naruto was Gilgamesh's reincarnation. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you want me to do another What If series, I can do that starting tomorrow. But I would need the What If idea by today. So, if you like this video, yeah, like, subscribe. Let's get into the video. As we start this off where Haku just finished telling Zabuza what he was told to tell him, as Zabuza gritted his teeth and said he thought I was weak, as he said, fine. So, since he wasn't as injured in this one, he's able to move, and he got up, he got his sword, and he went to a pond of some sort and trained his water style jutsu using a sword as well. As we time skip to where they are taking Zabuza to the bridge. Naruto got up early this time as he left clones at the house, so nothing happened to the bridge builder's family. As I'm gonna say, Gato is still pretty mad at Naruto for yelling at his grandson, but he's not thinking about that right now. He's thinking about finishing the bridge. As a mist rolls in that's thicker than the mist that they last encountered with Zabuza, as Naruto smirked and said he got a little stronger. As Zabuza starts saying, you wanted me to get stronger, I got stronger than you could ever be. As I'm gonna say, since he was an S rank ninja, he's currently, I'm gonna say he's Kage level, cause plot. Yeah, plot. That's the only reason he's Kage level right now. As he felt Zabuza about to try and cut him down, as he grabbed the sword with 2 fingers and says, we didn't start the sword match yet, as he kicked Zabuza in his stomach back to where he came from. As Zabuza says, you're good, kid, but you're not that good. As Gilgamesh took out a katana, as he says, well, let's find out. As Zabuza runs at Naruto, Naruto just disappears from the spot he's in, as Zabuza's swing came down, as Naruto is cutting Zabuza ever so slightly in certain places that he can see because of his Sharingan. As we see what the others are doing currently. So we see Sasuke fighting with Haku and Kakashi fighting with Gato's army, because I'm gonna say Gato brought his army earlier this time, as he saw they weren't dead yet, so he just said, well, go kill them all. As they went, as currently Kakashi is fighting Gato's army, as Gato is just sitting there smiling. He's like, huh, I'll easily be able to take over this town. As we see Naruto, he just blocked a swing from Zabuza as he kicked Zabuza in his chin, sending him out of the smoke and onto the water the water beneath the bridge. As Naruto teleported down there using his gates of Babylon, as he says, "You're good, but you're not that good." As Zabuza grit his teeth, and he felt a stinging sensation all over his body, as he fell to the ground and said, "What'd you do to me?" As Naruto said, "Well, I cut you in every single spot, every single nerve on your body, and well, let's just say that's not too good for you." As Zabuza goes into a silence, he sits there for about a minute not saying anything, as Naruto feels that Zabuza is currently being healed by his sword, as he smirked, and as soon as Zabuza got back up, he was missing his sword, as he saw it in Naruto's hands, and says, "You did some upgrades to it, I see. You kinda made it like, what was his name again? Hold on one second. You kinda made it like Samehada, to where it could absorb the chakra from water and heal you. Because Samehada can absorb chakra from people, and Zabuza's blade can't really do much except if it gets blood on it, it gets bigger. So he made it a bit of an upgrade to it, because why not? And every time he's near water or on top of water, not the water from the air, just like water, bodies of water, he can be healed a little. As Zabuza says, "Give me back my sword." And if I sound a little tired right now, it's because I just got from school, and I have to walk 30 minutes from my school to my home. So, I'm sorry if I sound tired. So, Zabuza says, "Give me back my sword." As he says, "Hold on a second." As he drops his sword in one of his gates of Babylon, as the gates copy the sword and fuse it with the copied sword that he already had, and he gets it again from another gate. It looks exactly the same. As he says, "I'm gonna kill you with your own sword." As he says, "What?" As Naruto does the hand, well, he doesn't do a hand signs. He's seen Sami how to do it. Well, he's seen Kisame. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. It's not Kisame. It's Zabuza. Zabuza only. So Zabuza says it's confused seeing Naruto use hidden mist jutsu, as Naruto disappears in the mist. The mist is way thicker than Zabuza's was, and bigger. He can't even hear Naruto's footsteps on the water, as he is trying to sense in this place, but everywhere around him is covered with Naruto's water. Well, yeah, well, his water, but it's also his chakra. He made to where his chakra is infused in the mist, so you can't sense inside of it either. And he is waiting for his instincts to tell him to move, as his instincts tell him to move, but he didn't know which way to move. As he moved back, and he got a gash actually on the side of his leg, as he yells as Naruto starts doing Zabuza's poem, saying where he gets strike from. As he says, "How about this? We finish this quick and easily, and I go for your head." As Zabuza says, "I'm not going down without a fight." As he pulls out a Tonto, because back up, and he runs at Naruto with his Tonto, and Naruto smirked, and then he just cut the Tonto in half. I'm gonna say the Tonto was currently covered with water in nature, and his own chakra, as he goes and he absolutely gets bodied by Naruto. And Naruto cuts Zabuza's head off. Well, he's about to, until Haku jumped in, saving Zabuza like he did in canon. But that didn't stay for long, and Zabuza followed Haku straight to wherever they went. As they all went back, and they went back to the bridge, as Naruto says, well, they're dead, as Kakashi feels a shiver down his spine, and thinks in his head, if he was able to take down Zabuza, then he should easily be a Chunin, maybe even Jonin, as he is saying, I'm gonna need to talk to the Hokage about this, as we see Naruto currently pretty mad, sitting down, as he let it slip for a second, just a second, the Sharingan, he let it slip for just a second, as Kakashi felt it, and he woke up from where he was in Kazuma's home, sleeping, after the bridge builder incident, and Kakashi took out Gato and his men, as he felt it, but he thought he was tripping. Huh. Well, I guess I am still having that dream from all that time ago. As he goes back to sleep, and the next day they return to the bridge. I'm gonna say that he decided to name it the Great Tazna Bridge. Why not? Because they all didn't really like Naruto after he yelled at his grandson. And I'm gonna say that on the road back, they encountered some bandits and thugs. They were easily able to take care of them, but when they got back, they had to go past the two gate guards as they say, hello, Team 7, welcome back, as they just sit there all day. I'm talking about the gate guards. They sit there all day waiting for people to come, as usually people don't come, so they were pretty happy when Naruto and friends came. So as they enter the village, they decide to go to the Hokage's office to give the report to the Hokage. Along the way, Kakashi was writing the report, but he needed to explain a few things to him personally. That's why he was going. As he got to the office, and I'm gonna say Naruto, he went to his home to train, I guess. That's all he ever does. And Sasuke went to go brute somewhere. Sakura followed him, as we see Kakashi handing Hiruzen the mission report. As Hiruzen, he glanced through it, as he saw at the end of it, I need you to put protection seals and silence seals along the walls, because I don't trust Danto hearing what I'm about to tell you. As he folded hand signs faster than Kakashi could read, so the Anbu in the room, even the one that was hidden by Danzo, couldn't even see. As seals went around the room, and none of the Anbu could see inside or hear inside, as I'm gonna say that this envoy that was stationed there by Donzo left to go tell Donzo that something secret's going down. So as he did that, at the end, Kakashi started telling him what happened, as he was saying that how Naruto was pretty much able to do the entire mission by himself. He took out the Demon Brothers before I noticed he was taking them out. He was able to kill Zabuza and his colleague, and I could have sworn that while I was sleeping and woke up, I felt a Sharingan. I don't. I asked Sasuke if he had unlocked it, but he said no. And because the only reason he hadn't unlocked it is because I'm gonna say it was less stress on him. Because after Kakashi was done taking out the bandits, he helped Sasuke and was about to kill Haku when Haku left to go help Naruto. Yeah, that's heaven. As Hiruzen is looking at Kakashi, and in his head he is thinking, and he remembers that Minato one time saying that he was part Uchiha, but that was when they were drunk. So he thought he was just saying that while he was drunk, but now he remembered it, and he was thinking, could Naruto be part of Uchiha? As he was thinking out loud, and Kakashi heard that, and he says Naruto is half Uchiha, as he says his father was half, but I guess in this case it would be a third Uchiha. Actually, that would explain his red eyes, and the hair, I guess, is from a little sliver of the Namikaze gene. And Minato said that he was the grandson of some famous Uchiha. I can't remember. We were really drunk that night. But Kakashi is in a stupor because he didn't think that. Yeah, I know who says stupor anymore, but still. Kakashi was confused because he thought that Itachi had killed all the Uchiha, and Danzo knew who all the Uchiha was, so he wouldn't have spared Naruto if he had known. So he says we have to keep this a secret, and we have to confront him about it. And Hiruzen says no. I've been suspecting Naruto ever since he was a kid, of where he got his strength from. It's best just to leave it and wait for him to tell us. As Kakashi says, are you sure? As Hiruzen says yes. As Kakashi says, yes, Lord Hokage. And he then starts asking Hiruzen about his gates of Babylon like Naruto told him. As Hiruzen says, I don't know about those. I think it might be a new Kekkei Genkai, or a Kekkei Genkai in the Uzumaki heritage, because he did say that he was able to use weird chains that were golden. As Kakashi said, he's able to do a lot more than that. He could like summon spears, different weapons, and he is dumbfounded. As we go to Naruto, he's currently training in a forest that's sealed off by barriers that he made. As he activates his Mangekyo, well, his EMS Mangekyo, as he does Susanoo as his giant Susanoo comes out into perfect form. Because I'm going to say every night he was making barriers so nobody could sense the power coming out of him, oozing out of him as he trained the Susanoo every night of the Gato, uh, of the wave arc. He was training it as it's a giant black Susanoo with no weapons on him because, well, this is the first time Gilgamesh was trying this. Hold on one second. Numa Elish. What is that? Naruto tries one of Gilgamesh's abilities with the Susanoo. He uses a type of light rays from the eyes of the Susanoo. He's wondering if he could use this using just his eyes, as he just did it and it was about the size of 2 BG bombs with his giant Susanoo, as well, his complete Susanoo, as he releases the Susanoo form, and he is standing near a tree, and he does the light rays from his eyes, and I'm going to say it's only available to him when he has the EMS on, because that's too broken, as it just vaporized a tree. So he decides he has to train this. So he trains that for a few days, as I think this is going to be a good place to leave this off. If you like this, please subscribe and like and subscribe.